Yay! Introductions! Call me Deadpool.
Alright, fellow YouTubers, this is a quick review of Wolverine from the second movie. His action figure that they came out with. I'm gonna talk about it. I wasn't really a big fan of this costume. I didn't like how they put the orange in there. The orange and the blue with the black. I don't know, it just looks a little awkward. But I've had it for a long time and I really took it out. Like, this is an interesting figure. Like, how they did the thighs was kind of weird. But, let's talk about the articulation in the figure. Well, we'll get on the paint job since I mentioned it. The paint job, it's just like what he wore, but in the movie I didn't know he had this much orange and blue in here. It's like he's repping Auburn without even knowing it in his costume. Which War Eagle, I am a fan, but the figure's just kind of weird to me. It has this little round boots, and at the ankles they move just a little bit. Knees can bend, legs can kick out pretty high. So as you can see, watch out now. Whoosh. Wolverine, of course he's going to be flexible. I don't know, that orange and blue is just weird. But anyway, his facial expression looks somewhat like Hugh Jackman if he had a pedophile grin on his face and was about to attack someone. Let me stop. But anyway, as far as the arms go, the ball joint would come out to about here. So pretty flexible. Could bend 3 claws. I don't know anyone who just has the claws in there not bend. These look pretty straight. But my claws were always like would bend like they were in the wind or something. But anyway, could bend there. It's like when I was younger I couldn't stretch it out. Now I can. Never mind. I like this figure a little bit more. When I was younger, like the legs, I guess the packaging I had, the legs were like this and they couldn't really move. They just had to do like this. And now I guess you just can stretch them out. And there it is. He stands up straight. Not that bad of a figure as it used to be. It's kind of cool now. But it's a pretty cool figure. I wish it would have been more black like in the first one. But apparently he had orange and blue in there. But it's still a pretty cool figure. Looks like Hugh Jackman. Pretty articulated. I've had him in a lot of battles. And he still, still pushing, still pumping. And, no, I think it would have been awesome just if it would have been a different color, and if the thighs weren't made so big. Fries give you thighs. He must have had a lot of fries. But other than that, it's a pretty cool figure. Looks just like Hugh Jackman, and it's pretty cool. Now that I look at it, I didn't know you could just bend these out. These were like so tight, and they just wouldn't like move. But now, I didn't know you could just spread them out like this, and then he'll like stand up and work a little better. That's an awesome figure. Even though they had blue and orange, they did paint. It was painted pretty good. And I love the gloves. I guess his hands are where he can hold something. Even though he wasn't included with anything to hold. But still, this is his costume. And, even though it's a weird facial expression, it does look somewhat like Hugh Jackman. So they did an awesome job of sculpting the face. But, it's still pretty cool. But, it's weird how his thighs spread out more than the butt that they gave him. But, yeah. That's how they made the figure. But other than that, that's all I have to say on it. I like how it can stand up better now. But, oops. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to edit that out either so people can know the truth. Because I never could get him to stand up because his thighs would be so close. But he stood up then. But still, it's a pretty cool figure. And I'm a fan of Hugh Jackman in these movies. So, this has been my quick review of Wolverine, aka Hugh Jackman from X-Men 2. Y'all have a good one. Alright.
Thank you for your cooperation in watching.